F250 with a lifted front end and a lowered rear end with tire wider than their radius. Then you catch a glimpse of the driver and it's either some older guy with Oakleys and a grey goatee, or some fresh-faced 17-year-old with Oakleys and a Salt Life sticker. Any car that's so close behind me, I can only see half of their headlights, if not any at all. That and vehicles tall enough that their low beams can blind you. Dodge Chargers with blacked out rear lights and logo, or Dodge/Ford pickups that's way too lifted. Funny enough, I have friends who drive these cars and they are good people and very rarely in situations where they act like bags, but we strangers on the road driving these always seem to be the ones acting a fool. Yeah, so Dodge Ram 2500s are the most common vehicle involved in DUI accidents. https://insurify.com/inside/car models most DUIs 2020/ASH TEXT equals MOST %20 common 20 model 20 OF %20 car of %201 %20 IN %20 every 2056 point. That's 1/22 or 4.5%. Yikes. Here, Barcelona, silver Mercedes are preferred by total shitbags, the wastes of perfectly good air who feel they're a cut above everyone else. Windowless small white delivery vans are the most aggressive drivers. That and non-station wagon BMWs here in Italy. Also for some reason black VW Golfs. Jacked up pickup that's never been off-road. Or towed anything. Or ever had anything in the bed. Dodge Rams always seem to be driven by aggressive assholes. Bonus points if it's a sparkling white truck. Ram 2500 drivers have the most DUIs, more than twice the national average. Report. https://www.thedrive.com/news/38238/Ram 2500 drivers have the most DUIs, more than twice the national average. Report. Hummer. Can confirm that every Hummer *driver* I come across in traffic has been a galactic asshole. Anything rolling coal. As someone from a European country I had to Google this. Wait, actual F. The vehicle in the US that is most often associated with a DUI is the Dodge Ram truck. I read somewhere that the Ram 2500 more specifically was the vehicle of choice. Any truck the owner has added testicles to, truck nuts are a sure sign of an asshole. Just took a call from an old colleague around lunchtime today, excitedly telling me that he was behind a Cadillac Escalade with truck nuts. That goes back to when we worked together, and a couple of us put truck nuts on his little Ford Ranger for April Fool's Day. Over the next few months that year, the truck nuts were passed around our cars as a collective prank, until we snuck them into the spare tire container on a trailer of a guy who was leaving us to move across the country. I guess the trailer got a flat halfway there, and he was surprised with truck nuts when he went to dig out the spare. That cheered him up a bit. Anyone that I'm not driving. If you're driving slower than me, you're a moron. If you're driving faster, you're a maniac. Anyone that has a Salt Life sticker. We live in Indiana and see several every time we are out. My husband says they must be talking about the road salt that decorates our cars every winter. A Range Rover. We call them inverted porcupines because all the pricks are on the inside. How dare you insult the chariot of the Golden God. Dodge Charger. The old fresh out of boot camp special. Used to be the Mustang. A Dodge Ram pickup truck. God, they think they can do whatever the F*** they want. Seconded. I'd really like to know why, when they are in front of me, they go 15 miles below the speed limit, but when behind me, they're riding my like a jockey nearing the finish line. Nissan Altima reason. See my local city Reddits. Edit. Since people seem to be guessing Charlotte, it's Dallas GX. With paper license plate. Cabs. You'd think they'd be better at driving, because they do it all day, every day, but somehow they never use blinkers, floor it to get to the stop sign, etc. I think when you drive all the time you just stop giving a shit. Gives a false sense of familiarity and superiority. Driving all day every day for X years without an accident probably makes you feel like a super good driver, and that the rules don't apply to you. As far as doing stupid **** while driving, it's probably comparable to being sloppy / making mistakes with tasks you do all the time at work. The unionized places I've worked that involve machinery, there are so many safety meetings and retraining and reminding how to do things properly. When people get too comfortable operating dangerous machines, cars included, they let their guard down, do something stupid and get hurt. Giant white truck. And of course it's pristine, because they never actually use it for anything. Lifted trucks with high beams on. It's like staring at the sun. 4Def series has entered the chat. That Harley with the modded muffler that causes hearing damage when they rev it. So obnoxious that South Park did an entire episode bashing those guys. A Russian T-72 tank. What do you have against Ukrainian farmers? Nissan Altima. If you live in Gao you know what I mean. I commented on this earlier to Atlanta. Nissan fucking Altima. I just got an Altima because of the features and it's a comfortable car to drive with my back pain. All my car friends instantly gave me shit. I was completely unaware of the stereotype. Typically any truck flying a flag. Every flag in the back of a truck is a red flag. In LA, Range Rovers and BMWs are the worst. Zero signals. Way too fast everywhere, even though we'll all end up at the red light. Those Tesla 3s are giving them a run for their asshole status lately though. Occasionally VW GTIs, and it's almost always some high schooler looking kid. Porsches, Lambos, and Ferraris are usually very courteously driven. Surprisingly. *PORSHES, Lambos, and Ferraris are usually very courteously driven. Surprisingly. Having driven a 911 in LA for a few years, you get a little paranoid about other drivers, so better to be courteous but defensive at the same time. Although what's funny is to see how many folks driving Lambos / Ferraris have absolutely no clue how to drive or with paddle shifting lol. The ones that seem to be missing the turn signal option. If you think your job is useless, just remember that somewhere in Germany, there's a guy installing turn signals on a Beamer.